Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix has got to be one of the most confusing seasons of Fortnite ever. Everything from the build up to the execution is just puzzling, and only in the interest of Epic Games as a company. A Fortnite season that removes people's rose-tinted glasses and reveals just what Chapter 2, at least in the early days, was to a lot of Fortnite fans who forgot the many issues of the chapter. So we're gonna get into that today. Is Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix overhated for its changes to Chapter 2, with it just being a massive ad? Or is it because people are realizing the problems with Chapter 2 that it once had that other chapters like Fortnite OG did not have? Hey everyone, name's Litzy, your favorite yappin' yapper. I got monetized again on YouTube, so for as low as $2 a month you could become a member on my channel and receive a number of perks, such as being able to play Fortnite with me whenever I stream, and getting your name read out at the end of these videos. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell to be the first to know whenever I upload or go live. We're so close to hitting my goal this year of 1,500 subscribers, and let's get straight into the video. After the success of OG Fortnite last year, shortly after the season ended, Epic Games announced that they were going to do something like that again for 2024. Many fans were excited, but also confused on how they would handle it, some wondering if it'll be like the Chapter 1 map again, others thinking it'd be a different chapter of the game. Well, thanks to a leaked roadmap for Chapter 5, we found out that it was going to be an adaptation of Chapter 2 from Seasons 1 to Season 3. Many fans were excited to see this because Chapter 2 Season 2 was commonly regarded as one of the best Fortnite seasons ever. So when we neared the end of Chapter 5 Season 4, we were going to be given the abysmal live event, Remix the Prelude, a quote-unquote live event that was just a screen displaying a live concert from Times Square performed by Ice Spice and Snoop Dogg. All the marketing for Chapter 2 Remix prior to the event made it out to be just like a very original take on the OG season, particularly unchanged from the original, just like how OG Fortnite was. This all came crashing down when at the end of that quote-unquote event, the trailer for the season started with Ice Spice, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, and Juice WRLD, rest in peace, where they were all the main focus of the season. They were the quote-unquote remix part of Chapter 2 Remix. These rappers taking over iconic POIs from Chapter 2 Season 2 and changing them to be in their image. Eminem taking over the Grotto, Snoop Dogg the Agency, and freaking Ice Spice taking over the Shark. It is confusing to do a season with this kind of theme for your OG season, where you're supposed to bring back an era of the game from a bygone time. Admittedly, the changes to the POIs aren't that big. They're under the rappers' images, sure, but particularly they have the same layouts in slightly improved mythics. Like, no joke, Eminem's miniguns singing Rap God for every bullet you shoot out of that thing is the funniest thing to me. I really like it. I won't lie, but these changes, and the Prelude live event particularly, are enough for Chapter 2 Royalists to be repulsed by this season, even though it's still Chapter 2 Season 2's map, recreated to a fine tee, minus the rappers. Is the hate from Chapter 2 Loyalists worth it? I honestly believe that they have a point, but I wouldn't exactly say that they're right to hate it. It's an OG season, you'd expect it to be just like the original game with some maybe minor changes to accommodate for Zero Build, but no. But it isn't even because of the inclusion of the rappers, the crappy live event, or anything changed about this season from the original that are making people, including myself, not enjoy it as much as we enjoyed OG Fortnite. It is because this season is showing us the many issues that Chapter 2 had, especially in the early seasons, and people are finally taking off their rose-tinted glasses and seeing these many issues with Chapter 2 that they once forgot. To start, Fortnite Chapter 2 has such a massive map that it's honestly, it's the biggest chapter of Fortnite ever. Chapters like Chapter 5 could get away with having a big map because throughout all of the Chapter 5 seasons, there were multiple mobility items the entire time. This just is not the case for Chapter 2. That wasn't really changed for Remix here. Let's see, we got cars, helicopters, grapplers, impulse grenades, the occasional rift in the stupidly rare throwable launch pads. Without the abundance of mobility tools in a season like this, with a map that is just so absurdly giant, you just get running around a giant open field that is super empty, fighting the occasional player that is more often than not a bot. So now here you are running around desperately looking for fights, only to find the first real player you come across after 15 minutes into the match sneaks up on you and caps you like that kid from Sonic Adventure 2. Oh god, the loot pool and POIs are alright, but at the same time, they just lose all novelty after playing OG Fortnite last year and seeing all those old weapons return, and then doing it again for the permanent game mode for the latter half of 2024 inside of Reload. I'm just not really excited for anything happening in this season, and it's making what is supposed to be a swift one month long season go by at a snail's pace. I remember when Chapter 2 first came out, people used to hate on it for the exact reasons I described to you here, mainly the massive empty map, but I didn't hate it. And I actually appreciated the chapter I was in at the time it was happening, which is honestly a video topic in and of itself, but I digress. It was only until about the last 2 years that people started to do this revisionist history on Fortnite Chapter 2 that they came to love it, but only because they remember the good times from Chapter 2, forgetting a lot of what made Fortnite during that time go on a decline. So is Fortnite Chapter 2 Remix getting the hate it deserves because of the deviation from Chapter 2 with all the rappers? Or is it because Chapter 2's return revealing to people a long-forgotten reason why Fortnite went on the decline back in Chapter 2, especially during its early seasons? I will leave that up to you to decide. This video, I would really appreciate it if you were to like and subscribe. It's free and you could always change your mind later. All of the support helps me out way more than you could ever imagine. Make sure to comment your thoughts on the video down below and I will try to respond to every single one of you. And of course, massive shout out to my current channel members, that being Anthony Gamer and Andrew Nixon. So until next time, stay lit and I'll see you later.